So we will play this. You know, it helps our card though. Just making sure, guys, so we don't mess it up. I prefer the free version. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today is something special. We are playing a Simic ramp deck, and before you craft anything, fair warning, watch the intro until the end, because while the deck is incredibly solid, it might not be what you expect. Let's go first into the deck, because there are a lot of cool cards. One with the Multiverse, amazing in this deck. Portal of Phyrexia, clunky, but it wins you the game when it hits. Harkle's Final Meditation, probably your go-to whenever something goes wrong, and you need to reset the board quite a lot with this deck. Hullbreaker Horror, the actually deadliest card in the deck. This is how you usually win games. It's one of those cards that you either have answer to or you can scoop instantly. Titania's Command performed really nicely. I think this is a nice card for this kind of ramp deck. On one side it protects you with the bears, so you can champ block two creatures. On the other side you can either ramp for the lands or get some life for future turns, so you can, you know, make your huge play. Other than this, we are just ramping with all this stuff. Fog of War card that can surprise your opponent, and don't forget you can make Shigeki loop with the turtle. I know you guys like the turtle, and you can, for enough mana, you can keep casting it every single turn. So, you know, as long as your opponent isn't at 4 power or more, this performs really nicely. And some cardo, because you need to draw cards. So, with that being said, my opinion about the deck after playing quite a lot of games. Well, when I played very similar version early in this standard, I had around 15% win rate. And I can say proudly that this is extremely consistent Simic deck, because we changed some choices, but the win rate stays the same. I think I hit 21% win rate with this one in Platinum, in the bottom of Platinum. That's abysmal. That's the lowest win rate I'm getting with any deck I showcase ever on this channel. However, when you finally win and you get your full cool combo, it feels absolutely glorious. So I think you should consider this video more of an entertainment, but you probably don't want to craft it, especially if you want to win games. This deck doesn't do it. This deck is great at not winning games. So it's fun. It's sad because I love this kind of deck, but it just doesn't work in the current meta at all. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I don't think I will be showcasing decks like this because, you know, I'm trying to keep things a bit competitive, but if this video will be popular, I'm super glad to do it. Like, I enjoy the Simic since forever. So yeah, with that being said, let's go to the games, and I really hope you enjoy. Tell me what you think in the comments. We're going first with some nice ramp, and Shigeki should definitely help. Shigeki is important because you can start ramping on turn 2, and it also means a little bit less damage on the face usually, just because of how it works against the blockers. And here we are. Well, definitely it will help quite a lot with just simple blocking. Fog of War needs to be strategized, and like we need to play it at the exact right moment. So 1 damage saved already, and I mean we say go. Yeah, Fog of War will definitely be strong if we can time it correctly. Shigeki. Yeah, you need to read cards that are not sorcerers. Sure, 3 damage, cool. Of course you never play Fog of War in this situation. Recruitment Officer, sure. Like, we just need to go as greedy as possible. This is an amazing card, but I just cannot afford it, right? I think it's too early for it. I need lands, I need to hit them as soon as possible. Preferably also land right now. Thank you. Okay, that's much better. And now we can double ramp while blocking. So I think that's kind of okay. The fact that we drew this land is huge. One of the biggest things this game. He has no idea what he plays against. Sure, 3 damage. Enjoy. Like, he thinks that this is the winning strategy, just pinging for a little. Alright, so of course we need to answer. And I think this is the best, right? Oh, this is a really nice card. Not sure if we have time to play it. Not really sure. He won't have enough soldiers for the next turn, so we can wait for the tokens, then we Fog of War. Fog of War is 3. We will be able to play quite a lot. But I want the land. I want the land. Because we will dump the rest with the Shigeki. A bit unfortunate. I nearly pressed it, by the way. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, only every second card is a land. Of course we won't hit it. That was the difference between playing one of the multiverse and not playing it. Oh my god, that was so lame. I needed it so much. So, I play the Fog and go for one card from my graveyard. It will be probably the final meditation. Not sure, not sure. I can, or maybe. No, I cannot play the Fog because of my rare. That's so lame. So we need a blocker. We actually need a blocker. I can cast it, but it's not really good right now. I cannot believe we missed this land drop. The game would be absolutely different if we had this. We would also get better. Oh man. Just Shigeki, you know, those measly 4 cards from the top. How can it be possible for it to be land? It just never happens. Alright, so next turn we actually need to do something. I think I take the damage. I don't think there is a choice. I cannot lose Shigeki right now. Especially that the other one is out. We only have one card. And we don't really have a choice, it has to be this one. And then he needs to decide what to... Can I freaking draw my lands? This is so insanely lame. Unless I just do this and try to survive one more turn, but with Harbin I cannot, right? It will be way too much damage. Oh my god, I actually need to do this. Just to basically compensate. It's so annoying. Oh no. It's fine. It's absolutely amazing. I never needed this land. 7 is all I want in my 8 and 9 cards game. Alright, so he got the card. He has insane amounts of cards. He will play land. Probably my rare, right? Harbin, alright. This is really important what he will play. So he wants to go for the maximum amount of creatures. Alright. Oh my god, finally! Okay, alright, alright. This is exactly the difference between playing this card and not playing this card. And nothing in the graveyard. I mean, how does it work? Once during each of your turns, so we cannot play it later. This seems really good, isn't it? So let's go for... We also draw extra card this way. We play it for 0. I really want my lands for free. The burst will happen. And I don't need better bursts. Yeah? Yeah. We just need more lands. I need as many lands as possible in this deck. You never have enough. Memory Deluge is pretty cool, but not for 0, of course. Alright guys, we finally got from this situation with not being able to play our cards. Now we can actually start doing something. He also has chosen a rule. I'm not sure if that was a mistake, but it definitely didn't go super his way. Like, my rel is the big deal. He doesn't know about the fog effect yet, but believe me, he will very quickly. And with one of the multiverse like that he cannot really answer, this will be huge. Yeah, I think we won't like this. I'm at casual 1. This is absolutely all I need. Do I want to play this? We might get better cards than this, right? But you know what? We might just No. We might play Titania's command if we want. We definitely played this, so 3 mana needs to go there. I think we start with this one. We first get some new cards, and if we get an expensive drop, now it's only lands. Oh my god, this is how I play Magic, guys. Oh my god, also after the shuffling it's still a land at the top. Suddenly everything is only land. Alright, so what we have to do now to compensate, man, we have 3 modes to cast it. We go for channel, we go for 1, and we can choose probably Titania's command or Silver Scrutiny for the next turn. What about here? Only 1 card in the graveyard. Not sure about this one. I think Silver Scrutiny should be the thing. I think this is the thing. And then we go for Fog of War on his turn, which will cost 3 mana. We cannot, it doesn't combo very well, but it's still pretty good. And this is our free value. It also heals us a little bit more. Oh my god, what a turn! But with with the multiverse, you can absolutely change the whole gameplay. Like, now we have stuff to do. All we need is to survive to play it. And let's go for blue. It doesn't really matter. Oh, that would be a great card to have. Alright, and we say go. Okay, so everything will be pumped. That's important. So this won't be hit by fog because it will have 4 attack. That's important. Let's see how many the more soldiers he plays, the more we heal. So that's why we're doing it. And I will hit... Oh, the frontliners. This might be messy. And he's attacking with everyone because of the flying. Okay, nice. And now we go like this. And I think we should survive. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. But yeah, we negate a lot of damage. That's something he did not expect. That's why my rare was so good, my friend. Yeah? Better read the cards. we made a reader. But it's still not over. But with with the multiverse, it should be much easier. We just need to start hitting our big hitters, basically. So I will play... How many meditations we have? I think like 2? Yeah. That should be enough. Let's go for like 5. Yeah, I think 5 should... No, maybe let's go even harder. Let's go 7. Okay, we should hit something. That's a something. Alright. We play the land. This will be 0 mana. That's really important. That will be very important. Alright, guys. We have a puzzle and it has a solution that we should get. I definitely play this, so the rest of the cards is free. Oh, Titan seems pretty good. Oh, but I need mana for it. Alright. So this will be not free one. We want to get all the ramp, right? So let's make sure that we have as much mana as possible. Alright, now we attack. There is a chance, but of course he will take the damage. Which is decent play. And we need to do it right now, so we will discard. But all the best cards will be here. And that's the point. That's the big point. Alright. Alright, so... Land isn't the worst, so Otawara will go, or actually the Pain Land. 1 Stomper. And 1 something. I think Skyturtle can go. I kinda like the Stompers. They're extremely cheap and they pack a lot of beef into the battlefield. So our opponent right now actually needs to start think how he will play it. He has nothing with haste. Good choice. Oh, Talia. That's an interesting one. So we definitely play this one. So now we can play... Oh, we played the land. That was my bad. I should play differently. So this will be a freebie. Gain life. We can destroy something, but it's not worth it. We just want more board. And I will gain my life, thank you. With this, we can draw 3 cards if we want. Or we can just go Stomper. He cannot go with soldiers on the next turn, so that's really important. And I mean, I will gladly play this. Oh, never mind. I can play without the ramp, which is also pretty good, so let's do it. And there is a Hullbreaker. That is the game-winning card, as usual. Alright, I mean, our board developed a bit better than our opponents. I cannot believe this game is still going, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so he can Brutal Catar the Titan, but he cannot go above with all the soldiers, so he can deal 5 damage by air. That's the most he can do, right? If he goes for the Siege Veteran, it's I think 6. And he loses both frontliners then. It's kinda a lot, like it's far from what he needs. Cool. Myrel, he has found the value in Myrel right now. There's interesting interaction. If he attacks with Myrel, he makes the tokens, you block the Myrel, you get 0 damage, and then you play the Fog of War, and you heal by all those soldiers. So that's a lot of healing, if you can time it perfectly. Oh, alright, alright. So he's going like this. That's a weird decision, my friend. Only 1 card in the graveyard though. So, shall we start? This is the beginning of the end. I mean, we have so many ways to go around it. We definitely start with this. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't see this. You guys will hate me for it. And for a good reason. It's fine. It's fine. If I decline, what happens? Enter search your fiber. Alright. He's just out. That probably makes things easier, but as you can see, the Hullbreaker is the big deal for this one. Alright guys, so yeah, that's pretty good one. Joint Exploration will probably my favorite trick in the book. Hi, I'm a Bono blue deck. Maybe you can scoop. No scooping action. Unfortunate. Can I stop drawing 2 portals at my opening hand every single game, including the mulligans? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I honestly drew 2 of them every starting game. Like, I start the game, my hand is like double portal and rest of the hand. It's fine, Shuffler. We know you are trying. And I usually draw the same amount of portals and lands, even though I have 4 of those and 26 of the other ones. Okay, at least we don't get... Oh, that was close. That was close. Let's go for the Stomper, so we can eat this removal or whatever he has. Not make disappear, which is amazing right now. Let's go for Forest, because we have blue mana in the hand. Like this Stomper, unanswered, creates a big swing in the game. We got more mana, now we have board presence. Like, it's not visible yet, but it will happen before someone dies. So you get this, you know, silent pressure, basically. And now make disappear is not good enough. Do you want to counter this? It's just a ramp. Just a little innocent ramp. Okay, go for the fraud, sure. As you can see, draining the cards out of our opponents. And we see ramp. So we have what? Triple green, triple blue. So let's go for green. Yeah, we will have the most balanced mana in the world. Let's short that. Let's draw some cards with short that. Because that never ended badly. And let's play this. And how much mana do we have? So this can be a Hullbreaker. And honestly, with Joint Exploration, I think we go this road. Alright guys. Hullbreaker needs to do some heavy lifting. I really hope he will go for like Invoke, because it doesn't do anything. And it taps him out. We cannot block shorted, but we can bounce it. Perfect! This is the first time in my life when I'm actually happy to see this. So he draws one card, right? Yep. And I already got all of my value. Life gain does not matter. I could, you know, get rid of this. Oh, they know there's something. I think they analyzed correctly. There is only one card that might matter. No blocks, my friend. No blocks. Yep. Still not the portal. I don't need the ramp. Let's go like this. It's not really great for him to keep playing shorted. This is a I mean, this is a weird choice, but I'll take it. And that's his first 7 damage to the face. He can play shorted. The problem is it's basically 4 mana, deal 2 damage. Okay. I mean, it can happen, but what about the Hullbreaker, my friend? This is probably not exactly the card you want to see. Alright, we'll go for 3. Or more? 6? I want to make sure that make disappear is not a thing, you know? And he needs to sacrifice, so that won't be... So, 3 cards... I think I will go for 4. This means he needs to sacrifice a creature, and we still bounce the shorted first, so that's why we can cast it. Normally we would literally kill ourselves, but now we can bounce shorted, draw our stuff, and I think we should be winning this one, right? 7 to your face. And that's the weird play. Because you definitely do not want to lose your Hullbreaker to another invoke, because that would actually put us in a very bad spot. He can kill it at the instead of cut down or something, but you know, it's an additional step, and I don't need more value. I have the automaton and like the portals. I mean, that's a weird plan. Is he really like hoping to kill us with this? I guess. Alright, so we know exactly. We take some damage, which is a thing. Does he have a counter spell? That's my question. Because we can just Harken Meditation, or we can kill Shorted. Yeah, killing Shorted seems pretty good. He might have invoked the spell. That's my you know, fear. But he shouldn't have right now. He already got 1, and next should be in like 6 cards on average. So let's see. That's a worthy roll of the dice. And it seems that it indeed is a very worthy one. And when we get Shorted on our side, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, Hullbreaker. I mean, Hullbreaker is even better. My 7-drop, a bit better than the 4-drop. Ah, what about it? Casting spells will be pretty good. Joint Exploration. Is it? Is it a Joint Exploration, or we make a big guy? No, we do it like this. Because it gives us access to more spells. Yes, I guess we won this. Guys, that was pretty epic. Alright, we're going second, so we will have a lot of work to do. Let's see how good opening is. If he has 2-drop, we will be in some trouble. If he doesn't, we should be kind of fine. Alright, like this is definitely not the worst. And this is a ramp, this is important. I'm not sure if we want to play it. Stomper into Memory... Okay, Stomper into Memory Deluge. That changed my mind a little bit, I guess. Yep. So, I remember this deck. We need as much ramp as possible, so we can hit a lot of mana and some impactful 7, 8, 9 drop. Alright, okay, that's definitely fits the narration. Do I want this, or... Yeah, this will be a bit better overall, I think. It will block one of the turns, right? Stomper... Okay, so we get the payout a bit less later with this one, but I think it will be a bit better, because I'm not sure how we will play it next 3 turns, and it is possible we won't be able to play the Stomper, because it won't curve out into anything. So the counter goes here, he deals 6 damage. Alright, not the worst, not the best for sure. I'm quite sure he will do it again. And if that's the case, we will be able to Boseiju it. Let's go for the green. We have a lot of green cards right now. You could also go Shigeki, but I think killing Combat Thrasher is a bit better, because he is really incentivized to just, you know, keep pumping it. I mean, he will probably blink it, but it means that it has summoning sickness. Like, this is a deck with a lot of blinking and Undying Malice, right? That's why they have this black land. And I think this is the play, even though I like the land a lot. But I hope we can manage without it, and this slows the damage a lot. It also means the counter is not there. When they blink it will be bigger, but it will attack on the next turn, and it doesn't have trample. So with the tokens from Titania's command, I think we... Oh, okay, like this is the best case so far. That's an interesting decision. 2 damage to my face. And Seraph, it can be a Seraph as well, right now. Flash Gorger, but the small one. We aren't super scared about this one. We didn't hit a land, that's unfortunate. So we need to hit it manually. That's why Titania's command is in the deck. How many? 1 card, so not really great. We are so enabled. So as you can see, we wouldn't be able to play a Stomper. Or maybe we would, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I just realized that we have the treaty, and I think I guess I had time to get both, so you know, it is what it is. So do I attack them? This can pump itself, right? So it will be 3-3 and 2-3, so we only kill 1 of them. Is this good? I mean, he needs to double block. So I will just kill the Flash Gore. Oh, right. So he wants to blink it. Sure, like he would do the same thing anyway, so he didn't gain anything. It's fine. So we have the big Flash Gorger, but we can still block it, and we can actually trade on board. So it all depends what he has in the hand. If we draw a land, we just play Portal and kill everything, and that should be the game. If not, we just go 1 with Multiverse and then play Portal, and that should be the game. Because you can play cards for free with the Multiverse thing, and that's pretty good. So this kills it. And I don't think there's any... You know what? Yeah, I need to block with 2, but maybe we just do it like this, right? No, I want to force him, so he needs to use the effect now, whatever he plans to use. I think he plans something. And I will still block this one, because I want to make sure that I'm not in Invoke the Spare range. Not sure if they play it. Yeah, that's fine, that's exactly what we wanted. He had some combat trick, and we wanted to make sure that he has to use it. I preferred Undying Malice, but it's not the case, you know? It's not the case. So we will play this. Maybe we hit a land from the top. You know, it helps our card though. Just making sure how it works. You may look at the top, you may play lands and cast spells. Once during you may cast a spell without. Alright. Just making sure, guys, so we don't mess it up. I prefer the free version. Undying Malice, unfortunate. That's why we didn't want to go below, like, you know, 10. Huh? Like, this whole deck is about blinking his stuff, so I don't think I will be able to kill the Flash Gorger, but I will be able... Bro, like, what the heck? And I killed the Emperor as well? Oh, that's so weird. I don't understand what's going on. Well, this is one of the problems with this kind of deck. It's so inconsistent. Like, he hit his strategy, it just wasn't enough to win the game, and he needed another one and another one. Oh my god. Do we have ramp in our ramp deck? It seems so, so we'll definitely try to fish for some forests. Let's see what Michael DeForge. What a name. The splendor goes out of the way of our friends. So we'll definitely try to hit the Stomper and start ramping from there, because we definitely need some. And then hopefully cast some portals, and they should be to Phyrexia. Let's play this one. We of course need double green for the Stomper. If not, we just play the treaty. And I will use it as a ramp. Alright. A lot of pain, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, because this will be threatening quite fast with double ramp. So no, we'll just do it. Alright, that's a Fable. This is a Fable. You know what? You might put, it's not tapped. You know what it means. Oh boy, that's some serious ramping. Do I want one land? I honestly do. I don't want more pain lands, to be honest, so that's why. And we go like this. Maybe I shouldn't go for the land, actually. I forgot I have also this. Let's go for... yeah, easy attack. You thought we can't attack against your 3 mana with our 7 mana? That's the power of ultra ramping. And we can also block the goblin. He really wants this treasure. He really wants it. Respect for the Mender. So it might die to some burn damage afterwards, but we'll see. And I still want to trade with the goblin. The Mightstone. Well, if he wants to kill it, he didn't really get anything. So he wasted a lot of value to basically just answer the Stomper, right? And we have a 1-1. The craziest. I mean, I think we go like this. I think it's a good deal, basically. We get the land, we improve our draws a little bit, and we can just play this into Scrying, basically, to hit something like Shigeki. Yeah, I think it's decent. He will get a lot of cards, he will get some creatures, the Pilot will be annoying, the Fable will be... It's nearly already 3 creatures into the board, and we need to prepare Portal for Phyrexia. Or 2. It's 2 Phyrexia. That's not extremely heavy value play, not gonna lie, but I still think it's worth it. I also want the Tart in the graveyard. I will cast it, because if he counters it, then we go for the Portal. I mean, this is a decent card, that's for sure. It really doesn't seem he's having counter spells so far. Flame Blood, yeah, sure. he's focusing on the part that does not matter at all. I really don't care about this one. Did I play land? I think I didn't. So let's try this one. Is there a counter spell? Oh no, he has it? Okay, a hard counter spell even. Sure. So he has already three creatures in the board. We need to be careful about this one. Man, the True Fog should have a cycle, so I can just use it every game. Alright, there's no good ways. Actually, the Power Stone will be super helpful for us. But yeah, we won't be able to kill the Leveler. Okay. Not 6 damage, I'll take it. So we can kill the Leveler, but the problem is that he unnerves it, attack our face. We are at 3, and the portal will become a Power Stone. That's the problem. I guess then we can start next turn, right? So it's still okay, I think. Like, it's not the worst. And we get some blockers. I don't care about this 3 damage. I much rather have some buffer for Banebuster. Like he... Oh, okay, he might have another one from the hand. That's true. That's definitely true. See? That's why we had the token. 4 damage saved. On this turn, alone. Alright, so what is the play? What is the play? It's kinda hard, honestly. I can kill his stuff, but it would be a problem. Let's see what we get here. Hullbreaker is a good one. We will have we have 7 mana. Alright, so maybe like this, right? I think this is okay. And we can play it at the end step depending on how he attacks. And when we untap with Hullbreaker, the world is ours, basically. He's a bit short on mana compared to us. Oh boy, this will be hard to win, even though like we unleashed some of our stuff. It's still a bit slow. He's super low on cards though. But we have Shigeki and he doesn't. Alright. That's the big attack. We will use Fog of War to bounce whatever he uses on us. That's the big thing. And we of course cannot protect the Hullbreaker, which is not perfect, but it is what it is. Alright, so he wants to make sure that he goes white. He doesn't know that Fog of War is exactly perfect against going white by our opponent. So we have a lot of stuff that we can do. Oh, this is even better. Oh man, that's pretty good. So, we definitely exile his Graveyards. And do we get lands? Lands are super cool, but we probably want the Bears. So we exiled everything. We bounce this one. It's not a lot of life, it's insane amounts of mana. And if he casts it, then we Fog of War. And then we save the Hullbreaker probably. Still will be hard, that's for sure. I'm attacking with this one because he will just cast it and then target Hullbreaker. Even if I counter it or, you know, bounce something, it's still the same effect basically, because it's not reliant on resolving or, you know, entering the battlefield. It's just when you cast it. So that will be a problem. Alright, good to know what he had. Alright, so in this case we have to play like this. We need to save our stuff. And we negate all the damage, right? And we also get some life gain for the Bears. So, cool. He can attack with Bankbuster, sure. I honestly think I will block it, just to negate part of the damage. You know, nothing better than this. We cannot double trade because they don't deal damage. I really need the Harkless Meditation, to be honest. Can I get it? This is a lot of damage, honestly. I don't have a lot of mana, unfortunately. What? 9. So I have 6 disposable, so I can barely keep the loop going. What I didn't think about is that extra creatures that we have actually are super impactful in this way. I will tell you exactly in a second, just thinking about how to win this game. Yeah, so every bear means that every cycle we Fog of War gives us 1 extra life, and over a few turns it can add up. Alright, so that will be the big attack, right? He should attack with everything, honestly. Yeah, you can do it manually as well. So he goes for the Bears. Alright, so we need to go for 2, right? And what is the best play? I think Portal to Phyrexia is a start. So Fog of War, the first part. What about the second? Is this the Turtle? We don't have enough mana to keep this going too much. Portal doesn't help us as well. But I think it's part of what needs to happen for us to win this. Also, we can use Power Stones to pay for the channel, which is pretty cool. But 1 mana doesn't change too much, unfortunately. Alright, guys, so we do it now, so we get extra life gain. We get hit by a lot of damage, but not as much as if we didn't fog. Like, we need Hercules Meditation, and then we can Portal. Right now it doesn't really do anything. I mean, we don't have enough mana to play. Like, we only have like 10 mana or something. It's way too little. So like, we can do this, and he sacrifices this, and probably the token, and then we die. So it's just not good enough. Not good enough.